Hello and welcome. Come and join me. Find yourself a comfortable seated position as I share with you a very simple practice but very powerful practice. It's a Mudra meditation for physical and mental well-being. Mudra means to seal, and in this instance we're going to be using hasta or hand mudras. And so as you find your seat, just arranging your body so you're sitting as comfortably, you're sitting as effortlessly as you can. Resting the tips of your index fingers upon the tips of your thumbs, which is chin mudra. So just in that gesture, notice the effort it requires. And it's not as if you're thinking about the shape you're making with your hands. It's as if you take your awareness actually into your hands, into your fingers, into your thumbs. It becomes a full bodily experience. Resting the palms facing down onto your knees and then seeing what arises as you sit, what arises physically from the mudra, what arises mentally, emotionally. That word spiritually, in whichever way you define your spirituality, you feel the mudra, the position of your hands, you're aware of the ebb and the flow of your breath. And if your eyes are closed, I'd like you to open your eyes. So stay with me through this video because we're going to explore several different mudras. Keeping the tips of your index fingers touching the tips of your thumbs, now with the palms facing uppermost, which is Jnana Mudra, which is the mudra of knowledge, the mudra of wisdom, palms facing uppermost, signifying that we receive this wisdom from ourselves, from our higher selves, from the world around us, from the people in our lives, from nature. Nature for me is the greatest teacher. So, palms facing uppermost, index fingers touching the tips of your thumbs. Again, notice the delicacy, the subtlety in the mudra. Maybe your eyes closed or just gazing vacantly into space. And again, to experience, to simply witness all that arises. Breathe. From Jnana Mudra, the mudra of knowledge, the mudra of wisdom, and symbolically, your index fingers represent yourself, at least the idea of yourself. Your thumbs representing, if you like, the universe as a whole, and by making that connection, so it symbolises that we're all connected, everyone, everything, on a subtle level, is connected. From Jnana Mudra, we're moving to Hridaya or Heart Mudra, and if you can see, you curl the tips of your index fingers to the root of your thumb, the tips of your middle, the tips of your ring fingers touching the tip of your thumb, the little fingers lightly extending, and we rest again the back of our hands onto our legs, just shrugging any tension from your shoulders. If you find your legs, if there's discomfort from sitting cross-legged, nothing wrong with just stretching your legs out for a moment. It's not about how you sit, it's about how you feel as you sit. So with your hands in Hridaya, Heart Mudra, we find our seat, the reference not really towards your physical heart, the reference more towards your heart space, your heart centre, that unique experience you feel in that space behind your breastbone. the feeling of breathing into that space. Noticing how you feel, and then from Hridaya, from Heart Mudra, we're going to release the index fingers, the middle fingers, the little fingers, so still the tips of your ring fingers touching the tips of your thumbs, which is Prithvi or Earth Mudra. Earth Mudra bringing about a sense of grounding, centering, coming home to yourself, feeling you're settling through your sitting bones. And as I sit here in nature, I really feel that connection. Do you? With hands resting into Prithvi, into Earth Mudra, again, you can close your eyes, you can lower your gaze, or just gazing vacantly into space, open to all that arises physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, again, however you define your spirituality. Notice how you feel. No need to search, no need to grasp. However you feel will always simply and spontaneously arise within the moment. From Prithvi, from Earth Mudra, I'd like to now rest the heels of your hands together, bringing the outer edges of your little fingers, the outer edges of your thumbs together into Padma or Lotus Mudra. The lotus flower symbolising purity. And it's not the purity of your day-to-day life, symbolising the purity of your immortal soul. So, with your hand resting in Padma Mudra, hands in front of your heart space, again opening to the subtlety of the mudra, the simplicity of this practice, opening to the unique experience of yourself. Witnessing, experiencing how you feel. From Padma, from Lotus Mudra, to seal the practice, bring now the palms of your hands together into Anjali or Namaskara Mudra, and maybe culturally this might be a position for your hands that's more familiar to you. Feel the warmth between your hands. The position of your hands, or for me, hands in front of your chest, is a gentle reminder that we're not just the thoughts, the drama, the stress within our minds. We're also the feeling, we're also the experience in that space behind your breastbone. Again, you can close your eyes or just lower your gaze, opening to the experience of your practice. There's a connection with the space, with the world around you. We're not just internalizing our awareness. breathe. Still with the palms of your hands resting together. Now if you could close your eyes and rubbing the palms together. We'd like to finish a practice with eyes closed, preparing to palm our eyes. So you rub the palms together until you feel warmth. Resting your hands over your closed eyes to open your eyes into the warmth from your hands. Opening your eyes as if it was for the very first time. Draw your hands slowly down your face, opening in a way to the wonderment of this world, of this life around us. Namaste. The soul within me recognizes the soul within you.